Hey folks, Brian of Beeline Construction coming to you from the Duff Passive House project down in Littleton, Colorado. I wanted to take a moment today and answer some of the questions we got coming in on our video blog. And the number one question that I get, why do I give a weather report every time I give you an update on this project? The answer is really simple because weather's important. But why is weather important? The first level of that answer is because I'm a general contractor. I'm doing a construction project through the wintertime in Colorado, so weather affects us every day. We had sub zero temperatures last week, put our project on a pause for about a week while we had to wait until it started to warm up again. We also got some snow last night, so that affects our build process. But that's not really why I give you the weather updates. Why I give you the weather updates is because we're building passive. And building passive is important. Building passive is a building technique based on cutting edge building sciences. Predominantly, that revolves around air barriers that envelop the house to control the air that comes in and out. Also revolves around higher R values, but it revolves around the engineering of the build itself. Every house, every door, every window as part of this house has been calculated for its energy usage. What kind of solar gain does it get? Does it have shade? The trees that you see in the background, are those going to provide shade? How does that affect us in the winter? How does that affect us in the summer? Well, when you're building passive, all of these elements get incorporated into the design of the house so that the end result is twofold. One of which, for our families who choose to build passive, like the Duffs, it's going to give them a better, more comfortable living situation in their house. They're not going to have hot and cold spots. They're not going to have rooms that are dry and rooms that are humid. It's going to be a very uniform temperature and uniform humidity throughout the house. But more importantly, building passive is the most sustainable way that we know to build a house right now. And so by building passive, we're building a house that has a low carbon footprint. And by incorporating systems such as solar, electrical into the build, we can be a net zero house when this project is done. What that means is we're not putting any carbon out into the world as we live in this house. And that's important. That's important because, as we all know, as a world, we're facing a climate change scenario that is very important. And we're all going to have to step up to the plate and do our part. Beeline Construction, we feel part of what we can do for that is to build a better house that has a lower impact and a smaller carbon footprint and a better living condition for our clients. And that's why we do what we do. So, as usual, my sign off, it is a great day in Colorado. It's beautiful. It's also a great day to build passive because we care about our planet and we want to do more to protect it. And building in this method is how we can achieve that. Thanks so much out there, guys. We really appreciate it. And we're going to continue to give you updates as we progress through this build. Thanks so much. Have a great day.